I wouldn't be where I am without you. I appreciate everything you do. You mean so much to me.
Yo, are you proposing or something? Because I'm getting married this year.
No, I'm responding to my Valentine's text that I got from my fans. Hey, what's up, everybody?
I'm Ranuma,
And I'm Ace.
and welcome to the R&I podcast.
Welcome. Hello,
What
ladies.
is up? Whoa.
Hello, ladies.
Whoa.
What's up, guys? So today's going to be interesting because we have a lot of information, and it's all on Valentine's Day, just past this Sunday.
Mhm.
For all you lovers out there, and if you guys are single and you guys were able to find a lover that day, kudos to y'all. I had to work that day. You know what I'm saying? What did you do that day?
And then for the single ones that just, watch The Notebook at home with ice cream and all that stuff. Thinking about Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Mad respect to y'all.
Shout out to you guys too. But
what did you do for
Valentine's Day? February 14th, we had some of my fiance's cousins. It wasn't all just for the girls, so it wasn't really Galentine's like that I was thinking in my head the whole time. It was actually just to celebrate it, just to celebrate it with other people that you love. And so this was like something that they planned, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be another Galentine's Day, another one. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm like, are they gonna be guys? Because I want to play some games, And they're like, yeah, of course. So 14th came and started cleaning house, and it was actually pretty fun. One of her cousins, shout out to GC, shout out to Monica, shout out to Carolina. They went and planned this whole thing at our place while maintaining social distancing, of course, because we're still in COVID era. They decorated, took some pictures. I busted out, Settlers of Catan for the boys, while the girls chat.
Settlers.
Yep.
Gaming.
And we played some Camel Up. That way, it's not just like one big group where everybody's like in a big old group talking and stuff. I like to mix things up a little. I had everybody was talking in the kitchen. I had Settlers of Catan or Camel Up in the living room. I had the fire pit in the back. So, there was stuff going on, the whole time. So that was my Valentine's Day. And
y'all had a party, or like a kickback.
Yeah, it was.
What is it? What was they called now? Like a barbecue or not? Is it a bar? You said you had the fire out in the back. Was it like a pit or was it?
No, it was a fire pit. It was a fire pit. Like you just sit there and chill,
And you roast marshmallows.
Oh yeah, we didn't have any marshmallows, but I know I barely got the the fire to start. So, but so that's what we did for Valentine's Day, and so today is Wednesday night. I'm actually going to be taking out Paulina on Friday. So, because we compromised, because that's what future married couples do. Compromise. Happily married. Thank you. Is happily married couples do. They compromise, and so
they find that middle ground and they make it work into a gigantic ball of love.
That's it. Exactly what he said. So we're gonna celebrate it on Friday. So eating some Italian food. So more on that later on. But so that was the juice. Yeah.
All right. See, I had to work Valentine's.
Yeah. What did you do? What did you do? I was like hitting you up like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know.
And you're like, bruh, I'm working. So what is it? What were you doing?
I'm sorry I couldn't go to your event on Sunday. I actually had an event of my own. So, despite the fact that we cannot perform, as a musician, it's very tough to find gigs and stuff. So instead, we decided to bring the gig to people. by singing telegrams for Valentine's Day. It's called the Valentine's telegrams, and we were called the Telefellas. You know,
What?
just for that this year. I don't know what we're gonna be called next year.
I don't know why Teletubbies came into my mind for some reason. I don't know why. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Wow. If that was the case, we were all Poe. So
and Buff.
yeah, so
Yeah.
We did Valentine's telegrams, excuse me, and it was incredible. The event actually starts back in Hawaii on the Big Island by Loeka. He started out a Valentine's telegrams where him and a few musicians, probably two other musicians, and they go out and they sing as gifts from their lover to the next, or to their other lover.
Nice.
I don't know how to explain that, but anyway, so it started out in the Big Island, and then my good friend Kaipo Kapua, who's out in Oahu, saw that. He saw that on Instagram or social media, and he was like, "Hey, you think I can do that out here?" And he's like, "Sure, this is what I do. This is how everything is done." He's like, "Oh, that's great." And Kaipo took it to Oahu, and he was able to do it with island artists like Josh Satofi, Fia, Siosi, and just to name a few. And they would go around the island and do singing Valentine's telegrams.
Pretty cool.
And yeah, he's been doing it for years out there. You know what I mean? Like it's been going on for, I want to say, more than 5 years, and it's really pumping. And he thought, you know what? There are a lot of local people or people from Hawaii out here, and maybe we can do the same thing. And so they did it back in Oahu, with another team, and then they also did it back on the Big Island with Loeka's team.
Nice.
And then today, Kaipo's making a new team, and I was fortunate enough to get a spot on the team. Hey. I made the cut, hey. And so yeah, we were able to sing, and we sang like songs like "Back at One" by Brian McKnight. We sang songs like "Best Part" by Daniel Caesar and her. And we also had our third singer was Shagaman, who's also a Las Vegas native now, who's originally from Oahu, and Kaipo also moved up here to the Vegas from Oahu. And so all three of us out here representing for Hawaii, and we did songs from Shagaman's original pieces. And it was really cool to see people not only just request the normal Valentine's love songs, but we also got original love songs. You know what I mean? They wanted to, so we sang some of Shagaman's hits, and it was awesome. And we, Kaipo was singing some of his, like, oh man, his voice. You guys got to hear his voice. But we'll talk about Kaipo. I also asked them to join us on the podcast, and they're down. So we're probably gonna have them soon. Hopefully soon. I want to shoot for the summertime, because I know those guys are busy, and because Kaipo's gym is going to be opening, so he's gonna be busy with that. And Shagaman has, you already know, his tattoos and all that stuff. And he also said it's cool to vlog in there too. So
shout out to them both. Shout out to them both.
And so so this is a huge thing that we're doing right now, but it's it's only for Valentine's Day, on Valentine's. And how it works is you would call us, and and you would ask if how to set a Valentine's telegram, and we just give you time frames, and we normally did time frames between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and you can select an hour. Now we could do in betweens depending on where it is that your house is or their job is. So if it's in the same area, then we could probably do hit one after the other in the same hour. You know what I mean? You could do that. And so we had slots open between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And what it is that we would come over and we would sing 2 songs, and we would give a message from the sender. Okay. And then there was another package where we would sing the 2 songs, a message, and then we also provide chocolates and roses. Now it's funny because I should have done this earlier to promote, but I wasn't really sure how everything worked and how if I could really like kind of promote it anywhere.
Yeah.
But now I know. And so next year, anybody in Vegas or Big Island, Oahu, if you guys are watching this, go ahead and go and book yourself a Valentine's telegram because it is awesome. It's so sweet, and you know it's really hard. Like sometimes like the ladies would cry, you know, and be like it's like thank you so much, you know, and it's really hard, you know, because you're singing, you're smiling, and you see that you're like, you know, you try to look away, you're like, I'm not crying, you know.
You're crying. No, you're crying.
Oh, and you still got to stay on key because you know
Yeah.
if you don't,
They're
and also,
recording and everything, right?
and a lot of and then you know we also like we give the songs that we do perform and we send it to them and then they can choose from, you know, that bank. However, they can always bring it to us earlier and be like, can you guys learn this song? And we're like, oh yeah, we'll be more than happy to. um and that's where, you know, it really is. And what I love about these telegrams really is the love, or not, well, not the love, but the emotion that they get
Hmm.
when they realize, or when they're surprised, you know what I mean? They're just like, really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah, but
suggested what?
sorry, but do they know it until you guys come there, or like do they know who it is, or do you tell them who it
So
is that's sending it to them? Sorry, I'm jumping ahead here, but
no.
uh,
So like basically when they book with us, they tell us their name, their
yeah.
location, and what time, you know, to be there. Um, see, the thing is, for it to be a surprise, they need to know that the person that they're sending it to will be there. And what's funny is that we actually ran into uh, a person that didn't plan properly, and it was funny because we decided to go live that time. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
nice.
we're like, oh, we're gonna go live, we're gonna go here, and then you know someone else answered the door, and and then she's like, oh, she just left to go to church, and I'm like, I was just like, oh, and it was funny too because the way that they said it was like it was almost like it was like, oh yeah, they're just going to the store, but she said church, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
church isn't the place that you just go, you know, go and come back. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot a hymn. You know what I mean? You know, that's not that's not how that works. So I'm just like, oh man, so you know, oh, what happens? You know, and so Kaipo was telling me like, you know, they have to know because we were booked throughout the day. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
you know, and it's only the day of. So, but we were able to at least, you know, show ourselves. We took a picture for them, and yeah, so like you want to be able to make sure that you know where the person that we're going to will be and make sure that they're there, because if they're not there, then you know it kind of
Kind
it,
of
it
eliminates the
changes their
purpose,
schedule. Yeah,
and the
and
schedule.
there's
Yeah, yeah,
other,
yeah.
yeah, in the schedule, yeah. And also, yeah, because if you, yeah, I mean, can you imagine though, like someone's like, oh yeah, they're gonna be at work, but they get told to go home or something like that. Then you know, no one knows stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
we stayed vigilant. You know, we always kept in contact with all the people that we're, you know, sending the telegrams from,
Hmm.
and you know Kaipo was really good with that, you know, super professional about it, and so it was really cool to see the people that, you know, were there, and you know just the whole shock factor was awesome, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I realized too that a lot of people who had their, you know, what is it, Brinks cameras, you
Oh,
know,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
cameras. So I didn't know that, you know, you can like go back to previous videos, because I was just like, were we all like on top of the security camera footage? Oh, damn, and they even got like good like sound too. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, yo, that's cool, you know?
You got one of these mics on there and stuff.
Yeah.
Got a nice webcam in there. Dang.
Yeah, man.
No wonder why they're so expensive.
Yeah, yeah, you always wonder, you know. But it was just so cool to see that some of them like used the camera from the security footage and put it on their social media. And I
Yeah,
know
I
that.
saw that. I saw that too. It's like, oh
Mhm.
look, they're ringing them in. So
Yeah, no, like the Valentine's telegrams though is definitely. We even tried to do it on Fremont,
hmm.
and you know, it, and we had the impression that, oh, you know what, if we do it on Fremont, people would be like, oh, what are they doing? You know, maybe they want to do something else later,
Yeah.
and you know. we didn't realize, oh yeah, Fremont is loud because that whole Jumbotron or Megatron, I don't know what you call it, Megatron. The Jumbotron, I'm pretty
Autobots
sure.
roll out.
And they also have the music, and then they also have the the musicians and the rappers, and the dancers, and they're like blasting their music in their areas, on the Fremont. So just like, oh, we won't be able to sing over these people.
Yeah, I mean, because you guys had like you guys had a guitar and an ukulele, and then you guys got the three voices. So you're going up against a lot of bigger, louder sound,
amps,
So
for sure. And
yeah,
we ended up singing in front of like we were still on Fremont, but it was in front of the plaza. And so there was like a bunch of taxis coming in at the same time, and people coming outside, and they're just like, "Oh, what's going on over here? What's going on over here?" And I was just like, "Yeah, this is what we wanted." I was just like, "Oh, this is a lucky break." We didn't really necessarily get to play on Fremont Experience. However, we were at the edge of it, and people were flooding in from the taxis and the Ubers and all that good stuff. And there was no one near us too, so that was good too. Like, we were able to keep the social distancing and everything like that.
yeah,
But it
perfect,
was it
nice.
was funny because we were supposed to be the ones doing the surprises, but we got surprised, so we still had our masks on and everything like that. So mid song, we're just like slowly taking it off, and then and then, like we just kept singing, kept performing, and like it was so cool. Like I'll just say, yeah, dude, this is how we do it.
Wait, so you're performing with the mask on?
No. We had because we were waiting for them, right?
Yeah.
So they were coming from the other side of town, and so we had our mask on. We can't just chill without our mask, right?
Yeah.
And so we're sitting down, and so they come, and we're like, oh, they're right there. And so we start talking. We forget that we have the masks on, and so
Right.
we start performing, and Shagaman was singing, so he already had his mask off by the time we started playing, so it was okay. But when we were trying to do our harmonies and such, we were like trying to take off our mask, and it was just so funny.
It's like ever so smooth in it, like, hey.
No, man, I apologize for all this yawning. I'm yawning on you.
I know, I'm not trying to hold mine in right now,
I had a long day. But no, it was definitely definitely an experience on the Fremont Experience. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot it's loud here. Like, and then it was the first time I saw Circa.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen Circa downtown. Like
the new one, yeah.
Yeah, it looks huge. It looks like the Avengers Tower or the Stark Tower.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that big screen from like the freeway.
Oh yeah.
Like all the way up from the north side, because I think it's facing the north side. So when you're like driving down, and like you can basically watch whatever's on the screen.
Yep.
It's a huge distraction.
The biggest distraction. Oh, and so yeah. So after the Plaza Telegram, I think everything else was just like as business as usual. Go to the house or job, and sing. And it's always good to see when they smile and all that stuff, and they cry, and it's like, yeah, don't cry, but sing. And yeah, so it was beautiful. It was a beautiful day, but luckily I'm single, so I don't have to go home and also like
prepare
lay the
and
loving.
stuff.
Yeah, lay the loving on my lady, and be like, yo girl, I know I just got home, but
I just got home,
let
using
me
up my voice
and give her chocolates. What were you guys thinking?
You're sick. Oh man, wow.
But yeah, no. So.
Did you guys have like a production, like some people recording you at least, or was it just the three of you in that car?
So the three of us was in the car. I didn't know, we could bring anyone, because I didn't know if we were going to be in my car or not. But we ended up in my car, and I was like, I could have brought someone here. I could have had a camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we could have, I wanted to hire someone, and I had someone in mind too,
kind of like vlog about it,
Yeah. And so I was just like, oh, this would have been great. This would have been great footage. And there was a lot of downtime, but it was cool nonetheless. So yeah, it was definitely something that should have been recorded for sure. Like
Yeah.
it would have been like the things that happened that day was also funny too. Like, um, uh, there was a lot of driving. There was super long lines when we for lunch, and I was just like, oh, that's right. We have to like we have to be in our cars. People were like all impatient. I saw two people almost hit someone backing up. But what was weird was that two people were going the same direction, and there was a car backing up, and the car that was backing up honked. I was just like, they can't move. I was like, they're stuck next to each other. And I was like, and it's those passing lanes where you have the two cars like this, and then
Yeah.
there was two cars like that going the same way, and then here's me going this.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
and I'm like,
man.
oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Like, luckily it was during our break, because if that was during our regular scheduled times, oh man. It would have been. I was just like, guys, we gotta move.
It
We
would
gotta
have
move.
been nasty.
We gotta move. You know what I'm saying? We gotta move. But yeah, no, the singing telegrams for Valentine's Day was awesome. I will definitely, I'll point out, Kaipo and Shagaman's um their social media and such down below, so you
Mhm.
guys can go ahead and try to find some footage of what we did. I know I have a couple somewhere in my stories on IG.
Yeah, I saw some of your stories in IG, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool!" Like, what they're doing. I did see the one with the doorbell one, the Ring
Mhm.
doorbell, with that nice quality. And
Super nice. That was I think that was an iPhone 11.
yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Dang, that's pretty cool." For some reason, I thought you would have like somebody with the boom mic recording everything and with the light and everything like
Trying
that.
to get
Like, yeah,
the
you guys are
task cam
good.
recorded.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
what I was
it would
waiting
have been
for. I was
cool.
like, what else is out there, besides those three guys? But no, yeah, I think you guys got it down.
Yeah, no, it was definitely fun. I mean, it was the first time I've done it, and yeah, and it was cool. I got to drive around and all that good stuff, and I was in the comfort of my own car.
Do you think you guys gonna have more people next year? Maybe like instead of having three, maybe like five, especially with hopefully COVID decreasing in numbers. Maybe you can have like I don't know, like a total of six, and then the production crew. You know what I mean? Because I think that's pretty cool.
Well, the production crew would be for like post things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna keep it to three people.
Okay.
Sometimes we might go down to two. It's just because you want to keep it more intimate, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then the recordings, I think if I just get someone to do like filming and getting all the singing onto their mics. Oh man, I guess I'm tired. Um, yeah,
From all
singing,
that
getting all
singing,
the right, and I think that would probably be the best for any kind of production. Might ask White Wong Media,
Like long media.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But he's a busy man. He's a busy man.
He
So
is. Shout out
yeah,
to
so definitely
him.
want to we definitely want to add more depth in the telegrams. We're also talking about possibly doing other types of telegrams. Not going to go into that, just in case you know
Ooh.
someone else
Like
wants to try it.
instead of a loving telegram, you're gonna do like a opposite. Like, hey. No, I'm just
Unloving.
kidding.
It's like, I don't like
I
you.
don't really like
Like,
you.
you know,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. Don't do that. That's
that'd be
messed up.
funny. That'd be
Why would
funny.
you think about that? Is
Hey man, there's a
you should
market
do
for
that.
everything.
I know. And the funny thing is that everybody remembers the bad, so maybe they'll remember that instead of the Valentine's Day one. I don't
Right.
know.
All right. So that's enough for the Valentine's telegram story. So I wanted to talk about Valentine's Day and
Oh,
why some
geez.
people always talk about saying, "Oh, Valentine's Day is a sham. People should love each other every day." I was like, people do love each other every day, but you're not going to show love like that every day. There's other ways to show love, like the mundane ways, like doing the dishes.
Yeah. Or picking up after yourself, or cleaning the backyard,
Yeah,
or
or
picking up the
picking up
dog's
after
poop or
her
whatever.
or him.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Folding laundry, love. right there. Okay, see the
I
love
did
that you
that earlier today, so
right. See, he's ready for Friday. He ready. You know, he ready for more children. See, so Valentine's Day is a way to show everyone else that you love this person, but every other day is probably the day that you show that person that you love them.
yeah, it's
I'm
like
pretty sure. What?
no, go
What?
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
He's
It's
like,
kind of
no,
like
it's
playing
not.
devil's.
It's not.
It's like devil's advocate, like, but you should always do this every day. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be like the one that says you should always give them boxes of chocolates and roses every day. I'm like, no, I mean,
The
I
bill
understand.
for that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I understand where you're coming from, but like, there's other ways, like you were saying,
Yeah, there's
you
other
can
ways to show love,
show love, appreciation, and
like
gratitude.
making lunch for your lover.
Yeah, just little
Like,
things,
yeah.
like showing up. Like, hey, when's your lunch break? Like, oh, 12. Okay, 12 o'clock.
Mhm.
Bam, right there. Your
Right.
presence, it means a lot,
Right.
because you're being with them.
Yeah. Other forms of love, scratching your back or you scratching their back because it's itchy. You're just so uncomfortable. You're frustrated because you can't get to it. What do? Hey, lover. Hey, lover. Can you scratch my back because it's really itchy? You know, just
and only
like,
because
that
his floss is back scratcher.
we don't talk about that. Okay.
Even though he probably has it hanging on the wall somewhere, but we don't
But
talk
yeah,
about that.
Valentine's Day is really a celebration of love. And I don't ever think it's a sham for the chocolate companies to make money. I was just like, chocolate companies make money every day. Who doesn't
Regardless.
like chocolate? I mean, for real, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, they buy more chocolates on Valentine's Day. I was just like, they probably buy more chocolates throughout the year than they do
Yeah,
in the
Halloween,
day. You know what I'm saying?
Easter. You know
Halloween,
what I mean?
Easter. I
Like,
buy eggs on Easter.
but they have
Real
chocolate,
eggs.
you know?
Oh,
Oh, real
oh.
eggs. No, 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 I'm not talking about
I get real eggs and I paint them.
Nice.
I don't paint them. I can't do that. I have to eat them.
Yeah, I'm like, why? You might as well just not paint them and just eat it.
Right? Exactly. But yeah, so for those who don't believe in Valentine's Day, it's not about the roses, the chocolates, the love that you're supposed to acquire every day. It's really that intimate moment. Valentine's is really a moment, and
Yeah.
it's normally when you guys are out on a date.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You guys are celebrating that moment. In anime, they talk about a lot of girls that really like the guy that they're going to give chocolates to. They handmade their chocolates. They put work in that bad boy, and all they do is give it to them. And for that moment, they are on cloud nine. Can you imagine? No other day can do that. No
Mhm.
other day can do that. I mean, sure, like you can confess your love on a different day
Yeah.
and all that, but this happens every year. You know what I mean? Like, so that after you confess your love to one person, if you confess your love again to the other person, that whole welling up of, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
The
you know what I mean? That's
butterflies.
not there anymore. You know what I mean? So Valentine's Day is a day that kind of keeps that magic alive to me. That's what I see. Think I'm single though, so don't take words
No, I
of
think you're right. I think you're right. I think,
I've
and
been single for a very long time.
no, I think you're right. And yes, he is single, gals, so, hit up my brother is. So, I don't know if he's right here. I think he's right here. Yeah.
I'm right
Hit up,
here.
hit it, hit it.
I'm
But
right here.
yeah, I mean, I think it's because you are, I guess what I'm trying to say is when you're spending a lot of time with family because you got the holidays that just came around the corner before that, and then you got the New Year's, and then it's like
With your
the next,
friends most of the time.
yeah, and it's always a special moment when you're with the one that you love, also sharing that New Year's kiss, and then you think about it again the month after for Valentine's Day, and it's like, just gotta, you're kind of wrapping up the year. You want to keep this year on a positive note, keep it going, keep loving, appreciating, show some gratitude, and you want to just keep it going. And I think that's what the holiday means, is that you want to identify and actually not identify, but just focus on them, because here in the US, we're always working, we're always working, we're always um, paying our bills. We got that lifestyle of paying check to check, living that way, and we sometimes forget that um, the closest person that you love or are close to, we end up like we kind of give our we give them our negative vibes too, so it's kind of like, hey, Valentine's Day, what are you doing? Like, oh crap, man, I know I was really bad. For example, I was mean to her the other day, and like, stuff like that. So Valentine's Day just comes out of nowhere and just be like, hey, don't forget, show some love.
Right.
Something like that.
So yeah, Valentine's Day should definitely be celebrated. But what is this thing about Valentine's Day?
Oh,
Like
yes.
the day before. What's that
Yeah,
about?
so what is that? The day before Valentine's Day. So the Valentine's Day, I mean, from what I know is isn't it like and the anti Valentine's Day or something like that, where all the single ladies,
I don't think
all the
it's
single
single
ladies,
ladies. I
or
think it's actually taken women that come together
is it?
and they
So
celebrate together.
so it's just any marital status, whatever.
Yeah. Whether they're, if they have a boyfriend, a husband,
Mhm.
Partner, whatever that is, that that if as long as they're taken,
Yeah.
and what they do is they leave them home and they go out with their girls and they do
With their
girl stuff
gals, with their gals,
with
yeah.
their gals. That's why it's
Yes,
called
yes. The
Galentine's.
Valentine's Day. Yes, yes.
And it's the day before. And I didn't know what that was about. There's like all over my Instagram feed, and it's actually it branches from Parks and Recs by Leslie and someone else. I forget the other character's name, but they made that in spite of Valentine's Day. I thought it was for single people too, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
It only makes sense, you know what I mean? But I mean, I was like, they still have to go through Valentine's Day, you know what I mean? And I was assuming, like, Valentine's Day, now that I know, it's for taking women, they would probably just get hammered together, you know what I mean? Like, it's really just a night out with the girls.
Yeah.
And I always say it's like it's a good excuse to, be like, I'm gonna be with my man tomorrow anyway, so let's just get turned, let's get messed up. What does the kids say? Let's get sauced up.
So is there like a Valentine? Does that even make sense?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So
Guaranteed.
is that the day after Valentine's Day for the ones that messed up on Valentine's Day? Just be like, bruh, yo, so this happened to me. She rejected me, declined like a credit card, and so we gotta hang out.
It's got to be the day after, because it can't be the same day, because the kids, they gotta have somebody home.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They better have one for the males though, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if not, it's cool. There's like, there's other things out there, like gaming.
True.
But yeah,
we can do that. I mean, that's basically what I did today, because it just happened to be the day after Valentine's Day, happened to be President's Day. So I was at home. I mean, you know what I mean? For this year. So I was over here. I was streaming earlier. Earlier, what'd you stream? I was streaming Raft the day after Valentine's Day. So I was like, I told myself I was gonna do a couple of hours while Paulina was working, but it turned into like a 3-hour kind of thing. Oops.
I joined in for like a good 30 minutes.
Yeah, it scared the crap out of me too. You're like, hey, bro, like, oh my gosh, I thought you were like a talking shark or something.
Hello, it's me, Bruce.
Like, oh my gosh,
I'm the shark in the water.
I was like, is that Wilson talking finally? Jeez,
Wilson. No, I'm Bruce in the water.
But I'm like,
I'm gonna bite off your raft. That sounded weird.
Oh my
Roughed.
gosh, you're
Roughed.
roughed. You're roughed.
You're roughed.
But yeah,
Raft.
we should. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Should there be like a Valentine's Day for the guys out there?
Valentine's Day?
Boy, no, that just sounds
How
like
about
you're.
Valentine's? Bal? You know, the gals, Bals? Like, yo, I'm with me and my Bals right now. You know what I'm saying?
Brethren Times Day.
My
No.
boys.
My boys Times Day. I don't know.
The Valentine's Day. I don't know. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. But
What?
Valentine's Day was interesting. You know, we had, you know, you had your party. I had my singing telegrams.
Gathering. It was a gathering.
And then we had we had a random Valentine's Day event, which is gonna, you know, we decided that we're gonna do something this month.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, is it gonna change? It's changing.
No, I mean, I think it's still on, but we just
Still?
I'm just saying we'll see what we're gonna do.
Is she behind you saying don't? You're not going anywhere.
I don't think so.
It's okay.
No. No, I think it's gonna happen. We just don't know what we're gonna do, and when, because wedding coming up, so gotta plan accordingly. You know, ever since this year started, I'm telling you right now, it's like, and I'm sorry if I'm talking about this in every single podcast, it's just me and you, but every single weekend, it's like something going on with the wedding. Oh, just over the weekend, the past weekend, I went and got some tux fitted, so be prepared,
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
So,
I still have to pay for my stay. I gotta go give that to your boy,
the best man. So he has a new assignment. He's gonna let you guys know.
Is he gonna email? He should email.
No, I don't know. However he sees fit, whether it be that why are you sitting like that?
I'm just like listening in for
He's like,
the information that I'm about to receive.
Oh. Well, it'll be coming soon. It'll be coming soon. Because I don't know what my best man. Yeah, I don't know what Alvin's gonna say. He'll probably make it into some other Mission Impossible message that he sent out in the very beginning. So I don't know.
My message last time exploded after 3 seconds. He tricked me. He said 5.
He told you 5 days.
It 3 seconds is different. Anyway, all right. I'm definitely ready for anything. I definitely got to send him the cash for that though. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's So, do you guys? What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Do you feel like Valentine's Day should be celebrated every day, or is it, or should it just stay like that, a celebrated holiday every February 14th? Should it be like that, or should it be, or the Valentine's Day? Should it become a official holiday? Because it's been around for, I looked up, 10 years already.
Day.
For 10 years, as I looked up earlier just now.
When does a day become a day? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but it's kind of like the day after the Super Bowl. It's kind of like the official call-in sick day or unofficial call-in sick day. No?
It might be an unofficial holiday, which there's a ton of those.
There's
like,
a ton of them. Like the other day, like it was pizza day and I totally missed it and I'm mad about myself for that. So,
and tomorrow's Kalbi Day and I can't get any.
I know, and I didn't even know it's Kalbi Day, so
it's unofficial.
It's unofficial. That's exactly. It's on the calendar. That's why. But
I guess that wraps us up then, huh?
Yeah. Take it home.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Take us home.
Right. So that wraps up this episode. Thank you to White Wong Media. Don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Like, comment down below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All the links are down below. Thanks again for tuning in.
See you next time.